Next to see in the com box. It's nice to see.
Oh, it's too good. Can I catch up? I can't.
But again, what that is a boundary of the first ball of the over. So that's seriously important as far as the Jaguars are concerned now. Where are they? 7.13 runs per over. They're stepping up. Slightly leg side, so shy of the stumps. Oh, it's nice backing up. No, really, that's not bad, Ed. We're trying to. It's Ed and I working the com box. There's Abhishek is alongside us. We're trying to find where Niall O'Brien is. He's nowhere. Well, he's nowhere generally.
He's always on the phone, isn't he? That is an extremely great skill to just get it hovering in front of us.
Next to see in the com box. It's nice to see.
Oh, it's too good. Can I catch up? I can't.
But again, what that is a boundary of the first ball of the over. So that's seriously important as far as the Jaguars are concerned now. Where are they? 7.13 runs per over. They're stepping up. Slightly leg side, so shy of the stumps. Oh, it's nice backing up. No, really, that's not bad, Ed. We're trying to. It's Ed and I working the com box. There's Abhishek is alongside us. We're trying to find where Niall O'Brien is. He's nowhere. Well, he's nowhere generally.
He's always on the phone, isn't he? That is an extremely great skill to just get it hovering in front of us.
Tossed up, just going to be a single. Wanted to hit it very hard and very far. Lamishane after 18th over, it's 130 for 7. Going a 7 and over, usually he goes under that. And we got Shivnarine Chandapal and Sir Clive Lloyd, another two greats of the game.
Yeah, next teammate of mine, Shivnarine Chandapal. Crunched. He's one of those players, Shiv. I reckon if you go onto his page on the internet, all the teams he's played for, there's a long list. He played all around the world.
He did. He did for a lot of different leagues. GD20 and enjoying the game. Getting to see a lot of talent, a lot of local talent at show.
Yeah, good to have some of the greats of the game involved in the GT20. He's supporting this wonderful competition.
Oh, wanted to go for the big one again. Great change of slow delivery. Just a bad bounce for Rizwan. Managed to get a single.
It's a good change up. Cutter again. Rizwan does pretty well, actually, to be fair, because it's an awkward one. Make sure he gets his body behind it. Yes, it bounces off for a bye, but I think Rizwan's done pretty well there. And fair play to Rizwan. It's not easy, and fair play our official betting partner for this wonderful tournament.
Getting the ones and twos, what they need to be smart about here, Niall, is they don't want to play dot deliveries. Yes, in the last couple of overs, you want to hit as many boundaries as possible. But the important thing is they try and get at least 12 of the last 2 overs. You don't want to lose 2 or 3 wickets and only manage to get 6 or 7.
Clean striker. Dylan Haylinger, he's a clean striker. See that down the ground, uncomplicated. He's going to try and tee off down the ground towards the commons box here.
That was a quick delivery. Nicely bowled again by Corbin Bosch, surprising the batter.
Well, it's clever bowling because he knows Haylinger wants to come down the ground. He wants to get those big muscular arms through the ball with a big heavy bat. So Bosch says, I'm not going to give you the length. I'm going to slam it into the surface, which has a bit of pace, which has a bit of bounce, and try and rough you up. Excellent bowling.
It shows that he does a lot of homework for different individuals. You've got to know every batter's strength, their weaknesses, and then bowl accordingly. Especially in these situations where there's only 8 or 9 deliveries left in the match. Hit quite nicely. It's still going to be a single.
We've all got to do our homework. Players have got to do their homework. The analysts, yourself. I saw you last. I couldn't believe it. 9 o'clock last night in the lobby. In the lobby last night, 9 o'clock. This man here, he forgoes dinner. No dinner because he was studying notes. papers, pens, highlighters, exceptional preparation.
It's important, absolutely. I think that's so important for everyone, as you said, for us, for the players, especially for the players also, because they got to know their matchups, and so far the bowler's winning it. Again, nicely played, keeping the length slightly short, not allowing him to just launch, planting his front foot. After 19 overs, 136 for 7.
Well, this is a good...
And we know that in T20 cricket, wicket really stops them scoring runs quickly. And is he going to go downtown now?
Well, the batter, Dylan Hager, should be expecting either the Yorker from Junaid Siddiqui, get a little bit of reverse in, or else the cutter. The cutter will be good for Dylan Hager, the Tonkin leg side.
He loves going downtown, was full, as you said, was going for the Yorker, didn't execute it perfectly, but still was a very close half volley, which you can't really get much elevation of.
Well, I reckon Dylan Hager, if he had his time again, would stay back in his crease, because if he stayed back in his crease, like he often does actually, he would have been able to get under the ball. The fact that he had to step down the pitch, just closed himself off a little bit, got too close to it.
He's got hold of that one, into the gap, but what a brilliant, brilliant catch again by Mayappan. He's been outstanding. Not an easy grab, just brilliant from him.
Fine bit of work in the deep. Kartik Mayappan out the back of the hand. Haven't seen that as much as the orthodox off-cutter from Junaid Siddiqui. It's all about the UAE right here. UAE bowler out to the UAE leg spinner, tumbling. That's a really good catch. He's had a really good day so far. Junaid Siddiqui once again in the bowls. He's picked up 3 now. Sandy, brief stay at the crease. Going for 4, 137 for 8.
The night, 64 for 776 required, of 42 required rate 10.86. We haven't seen any team get 10 and over in this competition to chase a total down.
No, once it gets above 8.5 on some of these surfaces, it's very difficult, especially against the quality of bowlers the Jaguars have. But you've got to believe 76 from 42 seems a lot, but you just never know.
This just got to go for it now. Fabian Allen thought about it, downs down the track, but very nicely bowled, pulled the length back. Sandeep Lamishane. Yeah, again. She is behind this competition, the GT20. Sona Singh. Yes, the batter waiting for the wide. It's a no ball. It's going to be a free hit. It's a big no ball, Maka. You don't really see the spinners bowl that big a no ball. Sandeep Lamishane. Outside edge, that's going to run down to the 3rd boundary. Finally, the free hit coming in handy.
Well, he swung hard. Fabian Allen, he swung really hard, a thick outside edge that had some overspin on it, and it just took off. It should never be a no ball bowled by a spinner, especially that big. Get the foot behind the line.
Again, tried to go big on the onside, getting an inside edge. Very lucky the ball didn't chop onto the stumps. Sandeep Lamishane has done an excellent tournament, excellent GD20. He's always among the wickets today also. He's already picked up a wicket. You can't keep him away from the game for too long.
Yeah, 11 wickets in the tournament, averaging 8 with the ball.
Oh, that sound crunchy. And it'll stay crunchy as well. All the way for a 6.
Yeah, not averaging 8 anymore. Maybe he's gone out to 9. It's a big hit from Truppelman. He's a solid frame of a man. Gets anything on it, it's going to sail. And that one's to the big side as well.
That sounds so good. The moment it hit it, we could tell with the sound the bat made, that ball's going to carry all the way. Oh, again going for that big heave towards the onside. An extra bit of bounce, not getting any contact. Good over so far, 12 off it.
You know what, there's still some value in this lower order having to bat here, because you might have another game in the tournament where the lower order has to win it for you. They might only need 10 or 15 runs, so this is important.
And this is good cricket. They needed 10.38 and they've got 13. So after 14 overs, it's 77 for 7.
Probably where they really wanted to go. Try and now break this dangerous right and hand combination that can really put pressure on the Jaguars at the back end. Sun Singh, a woman behind the GT20 with her daughter Simran, owner of Genuine and Gorgeous. Understand a chain of luxury watches.
Well, Sandeep Lamachane, he likes a bit of bling. Always got a few rings and a bit of jewellery on. Into the game here, Sandeep. The trump spinner in the 10th over. Your main spinner, Sandeep Lamachane, held back. Loves a bit of bling, the Sandeep.
You do too.
Yeah, look at that, look at that. He's got a bit, he's got a chain on under that jersey.
Oh, what is that? That's not bling, surely.
That's a tracker.
Is it? Okay.
Yeah,
That's
his yards, his yards.
Oh, beautiful delivery.
He's got a couple of chains on, Sandeep. Always has a chain on. You'll just see under his jersey. Bit of a test for the cameraman. Get a bit of neck action. There you go. There you go, boss. Bling from the man from Kathmandu.
Yeah, just a little bit of change up here with the wrist spinner. And the end that he's bowling from, you'd have to get a really good piece of it, because that is where the wind is blowing from, and it's quite stiff. So this is excellent understanding of the conditions here by Iftikhar Ahmed. Thinks about it. Oh. Try a better throw on that occasion would have been interesting.
Good start here from Sandeep. A couple of googlies to Najibullah Zadran. Direct hit, no, he's fine. Najibullah Zadran, boundaries are dots. That's how he operates against spin. Boundaries are dots. Another dot. Another dot. Excellent from Sandeep. Four dots here. Najibullah Zadran must be thinking slog sweep. He's gone across the stumps, taken an off-stump guard. Have seen him in the recent past get the reverse sweep out. Will he go the reverse? Two men behind point inside the ring.
Oh my. He's tried that a couple of times. To no avail. Fantastic over. Just a one run off it. It's 53 for 4. Right.
And tell us about Andre Russell. Clearly a massive advantage to have on your side, but what's it like within the team?
Oh, he's great. He wants to win trophies. So, I mean, he's already won a handful. He's looking to, you know, continue that brings. Obviously, he's a master in each conditions, but what Dre Russ brings to the side is a bit more airspeed, see a lot of power, and his athleticism in the field. And as I said, he's a match winner, so he's been a huge injection for us. Catch it. Thank you.
Well caught, well called, Chris Lynn, and the first wicket. So that's important, a breakthrough initially inside 4 overs. They will enjoy that, the Tigers.
Yeah, they've kept it very, very tight so far. They hardly bowled any bad balls. Made it very difficult for both these batters to get going. Finally getting the reward. Carlos Brathwaite, he's been excellent in the power play. He's picked up a few wickets in the power play, and it's been very economical as well. It was there, you would see it was there in the slot, but just couldn't control the shot. Wanted to go aerial, but just didn't get any elevation on that one. Usman, and nicely taken by defender as well. And Carlos Brathwaite picks up yet another wicket. Wolves loses their first. Usman out for 11 of 13, 21.
এত ইন্টারেস্টিং ভিডিও দেই।
So how aggressive will he be?
He'll take one there. Yeah, it's a good point. At times I've lost too many wickets in the first 6. And perhaps just showing up, they're batting to be a little bit light.
There's not even half a run there. It's a mistake. It's a brain fade. It's good fielding. Kept his composure, made sure the throw was accurate enough. Green, not even in the similar postcode. Gone for 2. Another run out for the Wolves. They're battling. They're 80 for 6.
Bowling on most surfaces, Chris Green is a thinking cricketer.
I'm just looking through the dismissals, Hazy, and of the 5 wickets to have fallen, I can't think of a magical bit of bowling. It's all been gifted. Usman Khan chips one to cover. Johnson runs past one and gets stumped. Chapman has a hack and gets bowled. A run out of the Grand Home, gifted. I'm just trying to... Yes, there's the culmination, which just about hangs on at the second attempt.
Oh yes, keeper.
Oh, another run out on his way. Green hasn't lasted long. The wickets are tumbling now. Losing wickets at all the wrong times are the Brampton Wolves.
Well, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy. Chris Green, all the experience. There's never a run. There is not even half a run there. It's a mistake. It's a brain fade. It's good fielding. Kept his composure, made sure the throw was accurate enough. Green, not even in the similar postcode.
Which has been a problem throughout the whole tournament. Brampton Wolves, they've really struggled.
Has he got all of this? No, he doesn't. I think that's Shafeen Rutherford that takes the catch, and it continues to fall apart for the Wolves.
Catching practice, run out practice. And it's high fives all around. Good work from Abbas. Bangs it in. Says, go and hit me for 6. Take on the fielder. And Nitish does. Nice, comfortable catch. Joy for the bowler. Despair for the... So the 6 are out. Self-destructed is what option. So the 6 are out. Unfortunately for Nitish Kumar, it was out. They've self-destructed is what's happened here, the Brampton Wolves, in the last 5 or 6 overs. You look at their shots, you just shake your head. So they have not played this at all well. They've lost their nerve.
That's it firmly, but Andre Russell good across the ground, but he won't prevent the second. Yeah, thinking of 2, he'll go. Skates on! I think he's gone. This could be another run out. They look like they're having lots of high fives, and the Tigers have been wonderful in the field. The Wolves, I think he's given up the ghost there, Craig McMillan.
Oh, if 2 run-outs weren't enough, Ed Rainsford, how about 3? Great piece of fielding. Fielder had a lot of work to do. Let's have a look at the release. Great release from Mohammad Wazim. Over the top, out by a mile. 3rd run out. Quality piece of fielding from the Tigers. And that sums up the batting effort from the Brampton Wolves. It's been a shambles, it's been diabolical, and it's coming to an end. Out goes the finger. And that won't...
Made his ground. They'll want to go upstairs and have a look. The Tigers are putting on a bit of a fielding exhibition here. This time it's a direct hit.
Well, you can bank on this fielding. TD Canada, the official bank sponsor. Tell you what, it's so impressive, this stuff from the Tigers. Direct hit again. One stump to aim at. Van Beek's quick. And he needed to be. He's past the stumps. Some relief. He can't have 4 run-outs in an innings. 3's enough. Easy decision, and for once, the decision's not out as opposed to out. Now out in the middle run.
Them looking for a second. Is it on? Is it on? Oh yes. Oh, only just.
You'd be nervous now out in the middle running. You'd be a little bit. Communication stuff-ups. That was pretty comfortable. Well played by Van Beek.
Very nicely bowled, right in the block hole.
Tigers have to hold their nerve here, these final over and a bit. There's only been 8 boundaries here, 7 4s and 1 6. That says a lot about the quality and the execution from the Tigers. They've executed their plans to perfection. Wazim Akram, great to see him on board.
Oh, big shot, Logan Van Beek. He can hit a long ball. He's a powerful man. You just rung off the amount of boundaries and 6s that have been hit. He adds 1.
Put some pressure back on the bowler.
And another one, maybe. Oh, what a goal! He's put it down. He's put it down. It would have been a great catch. It was hit firmly. Eventive over, 10 off it, 99 for 8.
The disappointment too. He knows he should have taken it.
I think he knew he had it, and then it just popped out. Carlos Brathwaite looking for 2. Oh, slip in the outfield, so they'll get there. Bring up the 100.
He's quick, Dipindra. He's very quick. He's at long on. Flipped. That left foot just went out from it underneath him, and they got back for 2.
Clipped away. Just for the 1. Yeah, that little slip. You always want to have. And if you're in the Brampton area, eliminate and see who will go into the second qualifier. 3 deliveries left here in this batting innings. An edge and taken. He has to go after it, does Logan Van Beek. Try and get as many as possible. It's a faint edge and he has to go.
Nice piece of bowling here from Brathwaite because he went wide. It's a little leg cutter, a little roller that just bounced. Just bounced. Nice piece of bowling. He's saying your day is over, Mr. Van Beek, on your way back. It's the extra bounce that did Van Beek. And you got a little thin edge, through to the keeper. And the end of an innings. Useful innings, 15 from 10. It all counts. Useful innings, 15 from 10. It all counts when you're 104 for 9. Just the 1 delivery left now. How about a maximum to finish things, get to 110.
And maybe just something to smile at as you walk into the dugout. Oh, it's bowled perfectly, wonderfully, and another run out. Oh my, the Tigers, have they put on a show with the ball in hand? Have they put on a show with their fielding? And the run-outs galore for the Wolves. They've ended it well. They've bowled them out in their 20 overs. 104 all out are the Wolves.
Great stuff from Brathwaite. Skillful, great piece of fielding. Picked it up in one hand, bang! Took a shot, backed himself to hit. Middle stump, dead centre. Run out number 4. Classy performance by the Montreal Tigers. That has been impressive. What a show they've put on in those first 20 overs. They've done the job. They're more than happy with their performance for the first 20. Now it's up to the batters to finish the job off. Impressive stuff.
Yeah, they've been fantastic. bowling, fielding, and just one. Plays the big shot in the deep. Gone! Number 7.
Far from Nepal. Something had to give. You just felt like Ravinder Paul was under some pressure.
Sona Singh. Yes. Outside edge, that's a boundary.
2 overs, 2 for 8. But the pick, once again, and many times have we said it, Matthew Ford.
Check out the match.
Back into the wickets. This is an ugly dismissal. Just starting to feel good at the crease. Got a boundary away. Good from the bowler, angling the ball in because he knows Chapman wants to go back and cut. He comes down the pitch. It's a swipe. It's the only way he can describe it. It's an ugly swipe. It's an ugly dismissal. It's a great wicket.
Got him, knocked him over.
Yeah, and you have a bit of sympathy for the ground staff because the games are coming thick and fast. Had a day off yesterday, a chance to actually work on the pitch.
Got him, knocked him over. Dipindra picks up his second GT20 wicket, and it's a big one. Chapman, an ugly swipe, he's on his way.
Big wicket. Dipindra into the attack, into the wickets. This is an ugly dismissal. Just starting to feel good at the crease. Got a boundary away. Good from the bowler, angling the ball in because he knows Chapman wants to go back and cut. He comes down the pitch. It's a swipe. It's the only way he can describe it. It's an ugly swipe. It's an ugly dismissal. It's a great wicket. Chapman.
Gone! Iftikhar Ahmed.
Not an easy catch. He went hard on it, but look at the reaction from Iftikhar. That's a brilliant take. But Sandeep Lamishane picking up his 8th wicket in this tournament.
Gone with the googly. Question asked and given.
It's been outstanding. Was a quicker delivery. Oh, brilliant. That is as plumb as you can get. Tom Cooper had no answer for that. I think he was caught up in his head with that spin.
There's a big shout. Is the finger going up or staying down? It's going up. There's another one. They've lost their 9th now. So that's a disappointment still for the Panthers. LBW this time. Lamachane's been brilliant. Little leg spin.
Seam, good pace. Spencer Johnson, the wonderful quick from Australia. Mohammad Wasim's gone for a duck. Not for one.
Runs in the global GT20. Chris Lynn, 214. Colin Munro just behind him by a couple of runs, 212. And he's got more matches, and look at Colin Munro, just 5 games for his 212 runs.
He was knocked back. A couple of aggressive shots played.
Yeah, some wonderful deliveries as well. But since both these players have come into the middle, they've batted nicely. They've given themselves that.
Abhishek in the commentary box is still ducking for that one. They like that, and the finger goes up as well. It was adjacent, a little bit of air from Iron Khan. There was a long discussion, actually. Lytton Das had a long chat. Yeah, a little point of the finger. I think that was a message.
Yeah, wonderfully bowled. Again, just tossing it up slightly, enticing the batsman to come forward. Ball just straightening after pitching. No, we haven't seen a lot of turn. The surface, yeah, that looks very out to me. Very full from Ayan Khan.
Up today, I'm sure. Nice little feather in your cap if they do.
Yeah, hoping for that, but still, you know, cricket, we never know what happens till the last ball is bowled or the last wicket is taken. But yes, we are positive and looking forward for that, again, a win.
Key bowler into attack now, Lamachani. He's a wonderful bowler. Of course, he played, I think he was 16 years of age in 2018 when he first played. What have you liked about his development, Coach?
See, to be very honest, he's a game changer. I always believe that leg spinners are game changers, and he has played all over the world, like IPL, Big Bash, and all other leagues. So he brings a lot of, you know, I would say experience to the team as well. And I think it's a captain's delight to have him there.
Sir, Abhishek here.
Hi, Abhishek.
How are you?
I'm good, good.
Yeah, good position, the Jaguars. But as you said, 1 wicket, very important. But Chris Lynn, you know how dangerous he is. His special planning goes when Chris Lynn's name comes into the board.
Yeah, we plan certain things, but I think main thing is how we execute there in the middle. That's very important, and especially the bowlers. I think having a proper field facing and bowling to the plan, that's very important. We have spoken about it, and I'm sure the bowlers are definitely at it, that we don't want to give him runs, frustrate him, and then he makes some mistakes, because now the power play is on, so we just have to hope and bowl to our strength.
He hasn't got away yet. He's 24 off 25. What about behind the scenes? I mean, I know you're big on talent scouts. That's an important part of your coaching style.
Yeah, I think talent scout is very important, because you've got to pick the right players. I always believe that normally we don't go for big superstars. I always believe that I look at the players who are hungry for success. That's very important.
Okay, Coach. Thanks very much.
A very watchful over from the Tigers. Bowled him! He just could not hold himself back. Captain to captain. What a breakthrough here by Iftikhar Ahmed to give himself another over to Chris Lynn. And he goes right across the line, and he has to go.
Huge moment. Iftikhar Ahmed gives himself a second. Almost rolls his fingers underneath the ball. Chris Lynn trying to hoik it leg side. It's ugly. It's
mindset or operating around the wicket. It may give the batsman the thought that he's being defensive, but it brings so many opportunities to pick up wickets. Could this be the second? Could this be the second? Oh yes, it nearly pops up, but Halinger hangs on. The wicket of Chris Lynn hits another batter that is set, and now the Jaguars are biting back.
Oh, it's a little ice cream cone. Nearly popped out of the hands. Dylan Halinger in the deep. In the moment here, Iftikhar Ahmed, captain, fantastic. Dangles that carrot we've spoken about. It's a big, juicy carrot. Dilpreet cannot resist, takes a big bite out of it. Look at the ball. Nearly pops out that little ice cream cone. Ifty into the game with a second wicket. 2 in the over. Dilpreet's got to go for 14. Trouble. Back-to-back wickets for Ifty. He's had a really good tournament, Iftikhar Ahmed. If he hasn't done it with the bat or the ball, he's captained brilliantly. 2 in the over.
So when you look back when this game is concluded, could this over have been the moment of the match where it turns in the favor of the Jaguars? It's a beautiful sweep shot, but it's right in front of the stumps.
It's a poor dismissal, though, Ed. So never near the pitch.